I am the first to notice this detail in Attack on Titan. I'm surprised nobody else has figured this out. It's known that Hajime Isayama, the creator of Attack on Titan, shared much inspiration from Greek mythology to create the story. And of the Greek gods, one stood out to me the most. 2,000 years before Attack on Titan began, Ymir Fritz gained the power of the founding Titan, causing the collapse of humanity to happen 2,000 years later. With the power of the founder, she used it to create more Titans from sand in the spiritual realm of the past. This included the 9 Titans and pure Titans. As for Greek mythology, Prometheus is a Greek Titan known for creating humanity. In one of his stories, Prometheus infamously tricked Zeus by hiding meat inside fat for sacrifices, allowing mortals to keep the best parts. Does that remind you of someone? In all seriousness, Prometheus did more than you could think for humanity, because without him, we actually wouldn't exist. That's if you truly believe these stories relate to real life. So when he made us, he did this by shaping us of clay to create humans. Now remind me, how did I say the Titans were created? Ymir is responsible for the creation of Titans, in the same way that Prometheus created mankind. But that isn't all, because Isayama took even more inspiration from Prometheus' story to create Zeke's story. By making a sacrifice for humanity to make peace for Paradis, by getting rid of their reproductive organs with the power of the founder, Zeke was held captive in the past by being chained to the sand, which realistically makes no sense. But for the sake of the story, this is much like how Prometheus defied Zeus by stealing fire from the gods and giving it to humanity. Prometheus' sacrifice of stealing the fire is yet another parallel of Zeke's attempt at giving peace for people in Paradis. But what if I told you Prometheus isn't the real solution to both of these theories, and someone else can make it even better? And what if I told you it was his brother? Epimetheus is the brother of Prometheus who created animals, who all relate to the Titans in Attack on Titan 2, and mistakenly gave them the best qualities before the creation of humans. This left humans defenseless, also parallel to how humans were defenseless against Titans before inheriting them. Let me introduce you to one more person, Pandora, who was created by Hephaestus, the god of forgery. She was the first woman ever created as a punishment for Prometheus stealing fire. Pandora held a jar containing evils and released it after Epimetheus foolishly accepted her as his bride, which resolved in a way much like the rumbling. This completely locks in these 3 to different characters throughout Attack on Titan. Overall, we can now compare Epimetheus to Ymir, Zeke to his brother Prometheus, and Eren Yeager to Pandora when he began the rumbling. With Hajime Isayama's inspiration to Greek mythology, he gave us this beautiful story that people still seem to find parallels to this day.